All right, welcome back. This is Vicky from Valkyrie Tarot. If you didn't just see my other, what did I do? A video about my trip and being able to see Newgrange. Go check it out. It's amazing. Older than the pyramids of Giza. I unfortunately couldn't get in to see the actual structure, but I went to the museum that was attached to it, and it was just phenomenal just to understand the history and everything that comes from that area. Being able to see the Irish Sea and go up to the Antrim coast and be able to see Scotland across the water in Northern Ireland and see castles and ruins and the Giant's Causeway, dark hedges, like just amazing experience. 100% go do it. If you've been thinking about it, if Ireland's on your bucket list, do it. All right. But more importantly, so you guys know I'm big about crystals, obviously. I've had some conversation about crystals and how you can use them for protection and abundance and all of that stuff. And I work really hard to infuse my crystals with energy, positive energy, and just cleanse them, recharge them whenever I can. If you remember back, I was talking about my smoky quartz. Okay, let me get my face out of the way so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Let's try. Sorry. So my smoky quartz. So you can see there's actually a crack in here, okay? When I was talking about this previously, when we start to see a fissure or a crack in it, it means that it's coming to its boiling point, basically. It's taking on as much energy as it can for the purpose of the crystal. Now, smoky quartz is about protection. It protects you from negative energies. It absorbs negative energies. It kind of is just a really great protection stone to always have on you or have in your home. This is a good one to put like up on doorways or in frames of windows and everything. This one hasn't yet left me, but he's getting pretty close. I don't know why I said he, but I'm just feeling that male energy, right? So what's interesting is I went and I was traveling and I brought some crystals with me for protection, right? Give me a second. Irish tea hits so much better. I'm just saying, Irish tea. I'm a believer now. Anyways, so we got there. I had some crystals with me. If you watched my video, I put the crystals out when I was near Newgrange to do a quick reading. And big thing is you always want to respect the energy that you're with. That's an ancient culture that I kind of walked into. The Druids were there for a millennia before Christianity took over, and they still managed to keep that spiritualistic practice, around through shamanism and everything. So, that's a whole nother video though. But I had brought some crystals with me for protection. I brought some citrine. Okay. I actually brought my smoky quartz, and I brought some amethyst and some tourmaline actually as protection. And they made it through most of the trip, but I actually, on our way home, I packed them in my luggage. I didn't put them in my carry-on just because they're a crystal and I didn't want it to go off on the radar and have to get searched. Anyways, so this, I want to share this with you. My amethyst actually fractured on the trip home. So you see the two pieces here. And amethyst is about protecting you and warding you off from negative energies and psychic protection, basically, right? It protects you from negative people and negative energies. So, that fractured on the way home, and this other one, and I'm sorry, he keeps flaking apart because it's such a fragile crystal to begin with, but my tourmaline fractured. So you guys can see that, right? Tourmaline is to ward off evil and negative energies as well. It fractured during the trip home, and it was in my luggage. It was wrapped with my tarot cards. So there's no reason it should have broken, but when we see crystals fracture, it means they've reached their point of use. Or especially when you're looking at something as strong as tourmaline that protects you from negative energies and entities and danger and things like that. When we see it's fractured, it means that it's taken a hit for us. It's basically our bodyguard, and it took an energetic hit for us to protect us. So when I opened up my luggage and I saw both of those fractured, my heart stopped for a second, and then I was full of so much gratitude. You can hear me being emotional because I was protected. I was protected by the energy of those crystals, and whether you believe in it or not, it's fine. You could believe in, wearing a saint medal like I do, or your cross or your Star of David or whatever trinket that you feel is good luck to you, right? I am so very grateful for my knowledge and just for the universe for protecting me and my loved ones on that flight home, because I'm just curious what it protected me from now, you know? Anyways, I want to share that with you. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go bury these in our backyard. It's the spring. We've got some new flowers coming, and we're going to be planting some new ones. So I'm actually going to plant this in the garden. He's still fracturing. He's still falling apart. Very, very fragile stone, but you want to treat it with respect. I'm going to also bury this part of the amethyst. Now this other chunk of the amethyst, I can still feel vibration coming off it. I can still feel its energy. So I'm going to keep this one, recharge it, see how he or she rather wants to continue to develop and protect. But I am actually going to be looking into getting new ones to replace the ones that I had. But I'm going to bury these ones with gratitude for protecting me and my loved ones when I needed it. So keep that in mind. There's energy everywhere, you know, and it's a pretty crazy thing, but I'm very grateful. All right. Next video is going to be a reading. So keep an eye out for that. We'll do your week ahead reading like I normally do, moving into next week. And I'm happy to still be here. I'm happy that I got to go on that trip and have that experience. And let's see what we can do here for everyone going into the following week, huh? Eclipse season, 2 days from now. Let's see where this energy takes us. Deuces.